Hello and welcome to From the Newsroom. Today we have with us MINS science writer Jacob Koshy. Welcome to the show, Jacob.
Hi, Elizabeth.
We are here to discuss plans by the Delhi police to conduct a bone density test on one of the 6 accused in the Delhi rape and murder case. So, Jacob, this plan by the Delhi police to conduct a bone density test.
Actually, Elizabeth, the first thing is, it's not a bone density test as is being reported by the Delhi police.
Yeah.
Because it is a bone density test is a very specific test that is used to just to estimate one's chances of osteoporosis. So it's a very routine kind of test where, they check calcium levels in the bones and, estimate a risk of, any kind of bone calcium deficiency. And it's usually administered only in really old people.
So what is this test that the Delhi police is planning? Because they want to establish the age of one of the 6 accused who is supposedly a minor.
That's
right?
true. So they do plan to look at the bones, but it's actually an entirely different field called forensic orthopedics. Though that name might sound fancy, but actually it is just a matter of simple X-rays that are performed by radiologists or even by forensic experts. So for example, by taking certain X-rays in certain parts of the body, experienced doctors know whether which bones are supposed to develop at what ages in during your growth. So this is something which is also done, which is relatively rare, but it is never done by orthopedics, in the first place. But however, once this test is done, the problem with this test is even though it's quite accurate, as doctors say, you cannot pinpoint it down to the month. So for example, if somebody is 17 years and 5 months, the doctors might just rule him as 18 years old. So it has a 2-month, 6-month error.
So there is a margin of error in this, and therefore chances are that somebody can go to court and test and challenge the readings
entirely,
of the
because
test.
especially in a case as serious as this, where there are talks about death penalty and life imprisonment, and you also have the case of a minor. I mean, a person who's a juvenile and not yet 18. So clearly, it is very likely that any of his defense lawyers will point out the inherent uncertainty in these tests.
So do any of the doctors in Delhi or in India for that matter have the expertise to do this, the test the way you've described it, which will establish this age?
But there is certainly a lot of expertise in this, because ultimately it just requires a radiologist to do it. But as I previously pointed out, it is the uncertainty in the test itself. And in a legal case, especially in a case as serious as this, even a 1-month error difference is more than enough to to create doubt in legal settings are concerned. So it is not really a simple case as it is currently made out to be, of proving whether somebody is a minor or an adult.
So basically that means that one radiologist can give you one reading and another radiologist can give you another reading. So
there won't be a discrepancy in the readings by different people, because all of them will pretty much agree on the same things. But they cannot be extremely accurate beyond a particular point of time. And in serious cases like this, you have to be accurate to the dot. That is not possible in this particular test.
So it's clearly not an open and shut case as the Delhi police would like it to be, and therefore help bring these people to justice.
Yeah, especially if bringing to justice is a matter of just proving whether somebody is a minor or an adult by just one scientific test. Certainly not.
So this test is not going to bring the finality that the Delhi police is going to be hoping, in establishing the age of the accused. Thank you, Jacob. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Elizabeth.
That's all we have in this episode of From the Newsroom. Thanks for watching, and please stay tuned for more.